The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway.
Justin Jackson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. They'll try the left side. It's Jackson.
Justin quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain. The 34-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. First carry for Peyton Barber, and he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It's a gain of 7. First down, L.A. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is. And I think offense and defense, in this case, one capitalized, and the others, you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. 6 yards left on 2nd down. They'll try the air there with Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Joey Bosa.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. As he's taken down at the 31.
He's brought down.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
Gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson will look to throw it. He's going deep for Brown. And this will
definitely helps come playoff time. And those were some fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly in evidence.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A handoff. It's Mark Ingram. There goes Mark Ingram. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, 27 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Good. Makes the score Ravens 7, Chargers nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the back line of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat with a first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
To the 49-yard line.
They'll try the left side. It's Jackson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is recovered by the Chargers.
Come the fuck home, man.
10. Now he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown.
Michael Batchelor.
And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we are tied at 7. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble. They was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it. And that's what you don't want to do.
7-yard line.
7-7, our score after one.
Score tied 7-7.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run. It's Mark Ingram. He's got the first down and more past midfield. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
All right, now you got to be careful here. All right, he's on the plus side of 30. There may be a little gray in the beard, but that's not slowing down his speed as far as he's concerned.
He's saying I'm on the plus side of 30.
Now, if you're on the plus side of 30, you don't know what I'm on the plus side of. All I know is that run right there, let us know there's still some life in those legs.
Absolutely, still got a lot of life left in those legs. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
By Joey Bosa.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Here's Jackson. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a first down on a gain of 10. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On 2nd down, Ingram. Brought down to number 4, getting inside the 10 to the 7. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
As he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
At the 4-yard line.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. Now it's Ingram. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, oh, I got 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to, maybe you have to be stern a little bit. Whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
It's a big one there for the Chargers. 58 yards.
A gain of 58 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Now again, outside, Jackson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a
2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
A shotgun snap to Herbert. He's got it to Williams. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. We'll let you know what's going on here. A very eventful divisional round. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And if you blinked, you probably missed that touchdown drive. It happened in a hurry.
I was just putting mustard on my hot dog, and all of a sudden he's in the end zone. Got to do a better job of paying attention to this quick strike offense.
I thought you weren't going to tell your wife about the hot dogs in the booth thing.
I just did, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You did. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they get it done.
Yeah, and they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Ingram. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
On the play. Second.
He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll pull it down. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. They'll run on 1st down. It's Ingram. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
Brings up 2nd.
As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the 41, Jackson. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Jackson on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10. Jackson being chased out left. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
The score, Chargers 20, Ravens 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Brings up second and 8.
They'll break the huddle, come up on second and 8 at the 27-yard line. Jackson from the shotgun. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On third down, Jackson. He's got a man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up second and 10.
Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. To throw again, Jackson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So it's on to halftime in this AFC Divisional Round matchup as we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the the second half of this AFC divisional round. And this carries into the end zone. Tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Again, they'll run with Ingram. He'll have a first down past the 40. And they will finally drag him down at the Chargers' 15. A big effort that time out of Ingram. 56 yards on the ground.
At the 15-yard line.
Now Ingram, he's been busy today. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
So
On the 8, 2nd and 2.
yes.
Out of the gun, they
We got big in the second.
Mark Ingram saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Ravens can take the lead now if they hit the extra point.
Okay, thank you.
And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Makes the score Ravens 21, Chargers 20.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and take it.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They trail the offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They run with Jackson out of the gun. That one a first down pickup of 8. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Jackson. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11 now. Out of the gun, Herbert. And this one's incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is throwing down
Yeah, we're just gonna take a shower and then I'll go.
man or
All right.
eventually it becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up in
Hey,
that
man.
moment of truth
Hey.
to play on football.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And it's Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one goes for 30 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. This one is on the yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Ingram again. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
On first down, Ingram. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground. They make it 2nd and 4.
You certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
On 2nd down now, it's Ingram. He'll be close to a first down at the Chargers 30. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
And we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. They're slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Ingram. About 3 yards there to the 27. Mark Ingram the ball.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Second and 7. This is easy. And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers 22. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Hands it off out of the gun. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run on first down. Ingram. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
That kind of makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
On second down, it's just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a good gain of 11. Sets them up first and goal. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. That time as they're able to get him down. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting...
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson taking it in. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
And the sneak looks on second and goal. They didn't wait until it was 4th down to try and get him across.
No, I think if you're the QB, you like these plays. So I mean, you want to hand it off sometimes, but also prove that you can get it in there as well.
Yeah, it makes you really part of the gang, doesn't it? It makes you part of the crew, and it really bonds you with those big offensive linemen because then you get to celebrate with the big fellas.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And this could be the defining moment of their season. All hyperbole aside, you're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Still 9 remaining on second down. Here's Herbert. Complete. Henry to the ground. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Doesn't necessarily need a touchdown. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On second down, here's Herbert. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 yards there, first down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Barber on 1st and 10. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. First down, Barber again. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Ravens' 29-yard line.
We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Herbert now to throw. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Pernell McPhee in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. On 4th down, Herbert. He's got his man. It's Williams. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Well, they did the part they had to do. Quick throw got the first down.
But that doesn't allow them to relax. They still have plenty of work to do.
First and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. On the ground, this is Jackson. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
Ravens 5-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think, okay, he's a guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. They'll keep it on the ground. Ingram. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
And no need to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Desmond King picks it, but he will not be able to bring it back. My goodness, what a bizarre ending. The kind of decision that can get a quarterback released before he gets back to the locker room. But fortunately for him and his crew, the ball game is over. The Ravens going to move on to another week in these playoffs as we say so long, everybody. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.